Welcome to the channel, it's Kay, and today's swatch sesh features some of the most hardworking, very multitasking, and possibly significantly money-saving polishes in my collection because these polishes can actually be worn in up to 3 different seasons. So it's kind of like they're cross-seasonal, if that makes any sense, which is something that in the nail polish community at least, we know that not all polishes can do. So I thought it'd be fun for me to grab some of the best polishes in my collection that do this surprisingly well. So let's go ahead and get into the sesh and give these poor hardworking polishes just a little bit of recognition. Oh yes, there will be blood by Cadillacquer. This polish was a part of Cadillacquer's 2024 Halloween collection, and it is being recognized for its outstanding ability to adapt to 3 different holidays. But first, let's talk about these elements and colors. So starting from the ground up, we have a deep red jelly base that actually has somewhat of a pinkish red tone that leans a little bit more towards the red side. Within the base, we have several elements. There are black hex glitters teaming up with red metallic glitters that actually shine really nicely when they catch the light. Aside from Halloween, this predominantly red and black look could also be a great pick for a Christmas mani. It's kind of reminded me of Santa's outfit, if I'm being honest. Red and black, I think those are great colors for the winter season, but let's not stop there. Let's take it straight into Valentine's Day because that same color combo also works great for a Valentine's Day look. So there you go. These are 3 different holidays in one polish: Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's Day. From the Wound Comes the Salve by Death Valley Nails. Although I'm unsure which collection this was a part of, From the Wound Comes the Salve is getting recognition for being appropriate not just for one season but also for a holiday that's actually in a completely different season. So here we have a jelly base as a foundation in a black color, and it is completely drowning in blue to purple multi-chrome shimmer. I'm sure you're noticing the sheerness level here. It is very translucent, so be prepared to apply more than 2 coats because I noticed that the second coat left me with some patchy areas, so definitely aim for 3. And so because we're dealing with a dark shimmery blue, this is a shade that can be worn specifically around Halloween since this is a deeper, slightly vampier type of blue, so I feel it makes a good pair with the general vibe of Halloween. Winter is another season this polish would be so appropriate for my seasonally appropriate friends, of course, because that's when those jewel tones become a lot more popular, right? I'm thinking New Year's Eve celebrations, but really just winter in general. So with The Wound Comes the Salve, we have a 2-in-1, Halloween and winter. Vile Vampire by Clionadh Cosmetics. This little one was a part of the brand's All Hallows Eve Mini Monsters set, which was released during Halloween of 2024, and it's recognized for adapting perfectly well to 2 other holidays and 1 other season. But let's talk ingredients first. So we start off with a pale white curly base that is nicely fed with iridescent rainbow glitters. but the element that really stands out and makes this one a 3-in-1 polish are those metallic blood red flakes, which I'll actually circle back to soon. But first, because we're dealing with acrylic here, just know that you'll need to build it up just a little bit. Overall, at this point, you can see that we have a predominantly white and red look here. Therefore, this polish is screaming Christmas and just winter in general, because that sparkly white is really reminiscent of fresh snow, and that red color in those flakies will of course work so great during winter time. Let's shove it right into Valentine's Day though, all thanks to those red metallic flakies that are reminiscent of rose petals. I do think that a white and red color combo works very nicely for Valentine's Day, so this one is a 3-in-1 for Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's Day. Tango by ILNP. Finally, we can move on to mentioning summer, because Tango was a part of ILNP's watercolor collection for summer of 2024. And although what we have here is very, very simple, I do have to recognize its ability to function during an additional season and also one specific other holiday. So we have a jelly base in such a yummy shade of orange because it just so closely resembles that orange color that we see in some foods, like of course oranges, but also pumpkins. This is without a doubt a pumpkin orange shade, so this polish is perfect for Halloween, even though I'm not really sure if the finish is popular during that time of year. But personally, I don't really think the finish matters as much as the color does, so I am marking this one off as Halloween appropriate and also as spring appropriate. The vibrancy here works so great for the established season of spring, right? When spring is in full throttle and nature has regained all of its colors. I think that's another great time to pull this one out. So Tango is yet another 3-in-1 pick for spring, summer, and Halloween. Codez by Death Valley Nails. Codez was released not too long ago in their Valentine's Day drop, but you might actually be surprised of all the other ways you can use it, because this one is ideal for 2 holidays and 2 entire seasons. That is half a year, guys, where you can wear this polish every day if you wanted to. Let's begin with the base though, which I'm gonna describe as a milky white crelly leaning base that is filled to perfection with neon pink glitters in various sizes, which I'm assuming are the Codez, right? Those have to be the Codez. So this type of cutesy look and color can also work really well for spring. I think this makes for an adorable spring shade, but we can also take it right into summer because of those neon pink elements. Summer is notorious for having neon colors, so those glitters will fit right in with summer. And then finally, what about Halloween? Because the thing with Halloween is costumes. Like, what if you're dressing up as Hot Princess Peach? You see what I'm saying? So Codez can actually be a 4-in-1 for Valentine's Day, spring, summer, and possibly to match your Halloween costume. But then again, I guess that could apply to all of these polishes. Stagnant Water by Death Valley Nails. Stagnant Water was released during spring of 2024, and it is one of the weirdest and most loved polish in my collection. And today it's getting recognition for being seasonally appropriate during 2 seasons and 1 holiday. So first we start off with a green base that does have the slightest blue hue, but that isn't really noticeable on the nail. What is noticeable are the mix of green glitters that settle on the nail the same way that pond gunk settles over water. But this is actually bougie pond gunk because we have these really pretty and tiny pink to gold chrome flakies that give the end look just a little touch of glam. Aside from spring though, we can reach back for this one in Halloween because this is such a perfect Halloween polish. It looks a little slimy, very gunky, it's neon green, it's just like a little weirdo, but we love it. So let's actually not stop there. Summertime is also another great season to rock this polish, and that's mainly due to the neon green factor. I mean, also pond gunk is still around during summer, so as always, shout out to pond gunk for inspiring Death Valley nails. Also real quick, here's a clip of how this one glows under UV light. Yes We Crayon by KB Shimmer. Today we're acknowledging Yes We Crayon for its flexibility and allowing us to wear it during 2 seasons, 1 holiday, and also for serving as a great transitional polish during another season. Now, starting from the ground up, we have a purple base that is completely dominated by multi-chrome elements that shift from pink to orange, golds, and even red. Now, this was originally released in the Northern Exposure Winter Collection, but this polish is also an ideal fall pick. These golden, orangey, and then deeper pink tones mimic the color in fall leaves really well. But another thing these warm colors bring to mind is an intense hot summer day. I think that pink to orange looks are great for summertime. Lastly, this polish works great as a transitional polish from spring into summer, which means that this polish is appropriate all year round, guys. So far, this is our only 4-in-1 polish. Queen of the Dead by Mooncat. Queen of the Dead was actually Mooncat's first ever thermal, and today we're recognizing its generosity in allowing itself to be worn during 2 seasons and several holidays. Now, we're starting off in the cold state, which is the deep shade of wine red that you're seeing right now. This polish, by the way, it's incredibly smooth in application. They did such a great job with the formula, and the color saturation is also very up there as well, but it is gonna need at least 2 coats to get that perfect level of coverage. When hot, this polish turns into a raspberry red shade that, by the way, has this very classy vibe about it. And this color pairing makes this polish an excellent pick for fall when we start to see those darker berry and wine shades coming around. You can also take this polish into winter because, again, these shades of red are still a popular color for the winter season and the celebrations that occur around that time of year. Another popular time for reds are Valentine's Day. So Queen of the Dead can really be worn all throughout fall and its holidays, and then throughout winter and all of the winter holidays and celebrations. TLDL, these are the most hardworking, multitasking, and money-saving polishes that I can show you. And to be honest, I really do wonder if my seasonal inappropriateness was showing or if these polishes really are that great at multitasking. Either way though, I do want to take a moment to give a shout out to Yes We Crayon for being the only 4-in-1 polish. Let me know if you would actually wear that one year round. Thank you so much for watching. I actually had a lot of fun making this one, and I do hope that it can inspire you to find the multitaskers in your own collection. As always, I am here every week with a new swatch sesh. I'll see you on the next one, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching so much. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.